When I'm hungry, one of my favorite places is right here in Old Town Nipomo at the Mayor's Place, where Gina and her staff have been cranking out great creations for over 11 years. So here at the Mayor's Place, they've got an extensive breakfast and lunch menu. I like to come in here a couple of times a week, actually, and I'm thinking today I'm going to have one of my favorites, which is their tri-tip sandwich right off the oak pit in the back. My kids always love the pancakes here, but I'm really partial to the barbecue, their big salads, and that tri-tip with Gina's secret seasoning on it. Gina took the Mayor's Place over 8 years ago, and she's still here 6 days a week, serving up all their favorites.
I feel like most of my customers are family. Most of them I know by name, hugs, phone numbers, where if you're missing for a week, I come find you.
Another great thing about the Mayor's Place with our beautiful Nipomo weather is their pet-friendly patio. All right, Gina, that looks great. Hey, can I get a bottle of monkey spit with that?
Sure, what kind can I get for you
The
today?
Atomic, I like the hot one.
All right.
Thanks. That's tri-tip. That's the Central Coast right there. Barbecued tri-tip over red oak.
I use local ingredients and buy most of my food local because I believe in supporting our local community and keeping it strong. Yeah, we make our muffins here fresh daily. They're piping hot from the oven when you get them served to your table. You can even see the steam coming out of them sometimes. One of our newest things here at the Mayor's Place is our fried ice cream. When Christopher Wilson came back, he decided he'd like us to try it, and it's been a hit. It's been one of my favorites. You take a ball of ice cream and you bread it with cornflakes, stick it in the deep fryer just for a second. You put it in a shell, like a taco shell kind of thing with some chocolate and caramel. I sell a ton of it because I've had it, and everybody's loved it. I have not had one disappointed person.
I was at the county fair this year. This cowboy was saying, "Where you live in Nipomo, have you been to the Mayor's Place?" "No." "Well, you got to go." So,
That was perfect. If you're ready for a great meal and a great little place with a very eclectic menu, check out the Mayor's Place in Old Town Nipomo.
I'm Tiffany with the Central Coast Now show, and I'm here out at the Opalo Winery. Today I'm here with the two owners.
Hi,
You want to introduce yourself?
Rick Quinn.
Rick Quinn,
David Nichols.
David Nichols. You want to tell me a little bit about the history of Opalo?
Yeah, Opalo started in, we planted the grapes in 95, 96, and 97.
All right.
And we started out as just grape growers.
Okay.
And in 99, we actually got licensed to make wine. And we opened up the tasting room in 2001. Put a couple boards across a couple barrels. I'll put a sign up at the street. It was dirt drive all the way up, and open today for wine tasting. And that was the start, 2001. We sold out the wine in about 3 months, and we've never looked back.
All right. And Rick, I see an inn behind you. You want to tell me a little bit about the inn?
The inn's an additional piece of property that I purchased in 2002. We have a bed and breakfast. The address here is 7110 Vineyard Drive, so if anybody's interested in coming out and visiting us, it's 7110 Vineyard Drive. It's 4 miles off the Highway 46 that you would take to Hearst Castle.
Okay. And you guys also offer a wine club, is that correct?
Yes, we do have a wine club. We have over 5,000 members in the wine club. They get great discounts on the wine, great discount on events. And I've had so many tell me that when they get their shipment, it's like Christmas. They don't know what's in the box, like the box of chocolates. They never know what they're going to get.
We're outside here at Opalo on this beautiful day, outside the tasting room on the patio. A lot of excitement going on behind me, and what a wonderful smell coming off that grill. You want to tell me what's going on here today?
Yeah, this is our patio here. We got the tasting room behind us. We're one of the few wineries that actually have food when you go out wine tasting back here. We're kind of in the middle of nowhere back here on Vineyard Drive. Rick over here makes our own sausage. We have a pork, beef, and lamb sausage, garlic, spices. When you come wine tasting, you get a sampler plate. Go inside the tasting room, enjoy it with your wine. Yeah, and we do that on weekends, every Saturday and Sunday. Today we've got the wood-fired pizza oven going, so come in and have a pizza.
All right, Rick, so do you want to tell me a little bit of nostalgia about this building behind us?
The building behind us is our tractor barn. That's what we started with, just growing grapes, and that was where the tractors used to live, and we've converted it into what is the Opalo tasting room.
Well, exciting stuff. You want to take me inside the tasting room and see what all that excitement is about?
Absolutely.
All right, let's go.
We'll step that way.
All right, well, I'm here at Opalo inside the tasting room, and I've got Chance here with me. Chance, how long have you been here at Opalo?
I've been at Opalo for 2 years now.
All right, and tell me what's so exciting about your job.
What's exciting about Opalo is the diversity of people that come through the tasting room and getting to help them out and make it truly the best wine tasting experience for them every single time.
Well, thanks for joining us here today. We've had a great time. We've met a lot of nice people, and we'd like to invite you to come down here and join us.
Hey Valerie, I'm excited to be here. Thank you for the invite.
Hey, no problem. All I know is their breakfast is great here, as we all know. So I thought some lunch would be really good.
Yes.
And I hope you don't mind the wait.
Not at all. I'm excited.
Hello.
Hi.
Great.
How are you?
Thanks for asking. What
Here.
can I get for you today?
I think we're going to enjoy some lunch today on the patio. I think a BLT would be
Full
good.
sandwich?
Full sandwich, is split in half, of course, so we can share it.
Sounds good.
And then, how about a salad? Caesar?
Caesar salad, would you like shrimp or chicken?
I think I'll go with the shrimp.
Very good. And then do you have a soup of the day?
Yeah, we have the tomato heirloom soup.
Oh, perfect. That sounds
Sounds
really
really
good.
good.
Yeah. Great. Okay. Well, they have a great patio area out there, of course.
Oh, nice.
So we can sit and relax out there, or we can even take a walk down to the beach, which we probably have time for.
That's great. It's a lovely day. Do you want to sit here?
Yeah, that sounds good.
This is the gourmet BLT, and it's on our homemade French bread, which is grilled, and it comes with brie cheese, which gets nice and it gets melted here on the grill. Then we take our homemade pesto, we spread it on the bread. It's a little garlicky, it's good. And you put the bacon and the brie on there, and as you can see, you get a lot of bacon. And then load it up with the greens, lots of tomato, bread, and that's the gourmet BLT. The Caesar is the romaine lettuce, and we cut it to order. Put it in the bowl, and you can either get shrimp or chicken or just plain. This one is shrimp, parmesan, and then we toss a little bit of sour cream in there, and then there's a little bit of lemon juice that goes in this. And we make our croutons from the bread that's left over. We add a little bit of this. As you can see, it's kind of the base of everything. Then you toss it all up. Then we take it, plate it, and then it gets topped with a little bit more cheese. And this is a full, and you get a half or a full.
The challenge here will be biting this sandwich. So I guess I'm going to have to do that and see if this can fit in my mouth. So if it gets a little messy, sorry, but it just looks too good to not bite.
Yes. How is it?
Wow, that is
Sour.
great. So good. Good stuff.
Oh, the shrimp. Oh,
See? I told you it's well worth the wait
that
here.
is fantastic.
Well worth the wait here. So good. So once again, you have to make sure you get here to Seaside Cafe in Shell Beach. They have so many different variety of food items available for you. They have great lunch. They have amazing breakfast, as you can see. They have a huge selection, and they have unique items too. That's the really great thing about it. So we're gonna go ahead and finish our lunch, and you're not gonna be able to watch anymore because I think it's gonna get messy.
Yes.
So hopefully we'll see you here really soon. Be sure to come out and visit Seaside Cafe in Shell Beach, now with extended hours as of September 15th, open till 6 o'clock. And remember, you can get breakfast up until 2 o'clock. At Seaside Cafe, you might have a bit of a wait, but you have the assurance of knowing that each meal is made to order and well worth the wait.
Nail Divas has moved. Come visit us at 1123 West Grand Avenue, where appointments and walk-ins are always welcome. We still offer all the great nail services you love, but did you know that we also offer waxing, hair services, and even help with weight loss? For more info, give us a call or find us on Facebook. And remember, it's not just the ladies in your life who need a little TLC.
I'm surrounded by women, I'm getting a little pampering, and it doesn't make me a diva.
Nail Divas, where sassy meets classy.
So here we are at Deja Vu Antiques here at the loading dock, and we were just talking about this with Mark at Old Town Market. And we have Wendy Steller here, and you had your little place back there for some time, I know, and now you've built this. I mean, it's an amazing place. It's huge. It's your passion. It's your dream. We all know it is. So why don't you tell our viewers a little bit more about what we're going to see here today?
Well, here at Deja Vu Antique Mall, we have over 30 different dealers that carry antiques, vintage, a little bit of new so that we can have a little bit of gifty items for your Christmas shopping. So basically, we have something for everybody. It's very diverse.
Very good. And this is the big trend nowadays. I mean, this is antique, vintage. That's something that you see all of us ladies dying for. If we don't know about it, we want to know more about it. And I'm sure within these walls that, like you said, having a little bit of everything for everyone, and you can kind of help people even if they're looking for something specific. Is that right?
Absolutely. I'm finding more and more that people are appreciating the vintage and the antiques, and then they're also appreciating repurposing different things. This is one of my favorite dealers. Her name is Melissa Blue, and if you like that Parisian French look, Melissa has definitely the look that you want. A lot of people will come in and they'll see this setup, and that's exactly what they'll want in their house. So sometimes I even call her an interior decorator. I have dealers from all over the Central Coast. I have some right here from Orchid, Nipomo, Arroyo Grande. So it makes it really nice for them because they can come in at least once a week to spruce up their booth. If they sell a big item, I can get them right in here to put a new item in. And it's like Christmas when they come in because they bring in just a new amazing things. Cindy Dubbers is one of my artists and antique dealers. She can take a dresser and turn it into a work of art. She makes the most beautiful wire flowers and just has a ton of great ideas for gift giving. Another one of our antique dealers is Orly. Her booth is the true meaning of shabby chic princess.
So here we are, Wendy, in your part of the store. You want to tell our viewers a little bit more about what you're featuring here and your style?
You know, I like a lot of everything. If you walk into my home, I have mahogany, walnut, shabby chic. I don't think that there's any one style. I think that you can mix everything, and that's why I like to feature a little bit of everything in my booth so that a person can see that you can mix things and make it look beautiful.
So you have something unique here that you want to tell our viewers about.
Yes, we carry Chateau chalk paint, which is really exciting because if you see something here at Deja Vu that's just not the right color, I can sell you the right color. With the Chateau chalk paint, we are one of the only locations that you can get this on the Central Coast. And it comes in over 35 to 40 colors and 2 different sizes of paint. You can get the trial size and you can get the full size. And oh my gosh, Valerie, it goes so far. You can get a lot of pieces painted with this can.
So thank you so much, Wendy, for having me and the viewers along with you here today at Deja Vu Antique Mall in Old Town Orchid. This place is amazing. I can't say enough about it. You have to definitely come out here, check this place out. You'll really learn to appreciate everything that they have to offer. You've got some very talented people here in this room. And how can our viewers find out more about Deja Vu or where to come?
Well, we do have a website. I definitely encourage you to visit. And we do have a Facebook page. And we're located in Old Orchid at 315 South Broadway Street. We are only closed on Tuesdays. We're open during the week, Monday to Saturday from 10 to 5:30 and Sunday 10 to 4. So please come on over to Deja Vu Antique Mall at the loading dock and come and see all the amazing things we have to offer.
Bring your friends and family to Rudy's Irish Pub for great food, a full bar, and our in-house microbrewery. Fun, sports, just seeing it says it all. Rudy's Irish Pub in Old Town Orchid, where there are no strangers, just friends you never met.
I'm Amanda Richardson, and I'm with Central Coast Now, and we're here at the Sculptura Winery and Sculpture Garden with Dr. Frankel.
Welcome to our place.
Here we are in the Sculpture Garden with Dr. Frankel, and so one of my questions for you is, how did you incorporate art and wine together?
Well, I knew that art lovers loved wine and wine lovers loved art, and I always wanted to have a sculpture garden since I was 18 years old, actually. When I went to Europe as a student, I saw the beautiful sculptures in Europe and the sculpture garden, and I always felt that that would be great to have in the United States. And then 40 years later, here we are, because I wanted to have art combined with wine, and we have art in terms of sculptures, we have art in terms of the gates that you just went through by master craftsman Bob Bentley. These statues were all made by John Jagger, who's a well-known, actually world-renowned sculptor, as you can see. We also have paintings inside by Leah Curry, a very well-known international artist, and then we have music. And so we try to put it all together and have people enjoy it in a beautiful setting. My wife just happens to be coming by on her horse, and there she is waving to us. That's good timing. In fact, that's really why we initially bought this land, because we wanted an area where we could ride our horses. And then once you get involved with land, the land becomes part of you, and you want to do something, you want to grow something. We started growing pistachios, and then after growing pistachios, we started growing grapes. And this area has really become world-renowned for grapes, and we have wonderful, phenomenal grapes. And then the logical sequence of events from growing really high-quality grapes was to produce wine. And then what really was nice is my son was interested in it, who was brought up on the land, and he went to Cal Poly for viticulture and enology, very interested in growing grapes and making wine. He loves it here. The land kind of becomes part of your soul, and we kind of feel that our wine reflects that. There's an earthy quality to it. When you come here and you experience this area with this little valley and these hills around, people from the city can come out here and enjoy it, and they can relax and taste the wine, which is a product of the land. And there's nothing like actually growing something, and I think everybody deep down inside has a desire to grow something.
Whether it be family or grapes or even art.
Absolutely, absolutely.
All right, well, what do you say we go inside and check out some great wines and your tasting room?
That'd be wonderful.
All right. Well, now we're in the tasting room, and I have one more question for you, is how does the doctor, as successful as you are, get into winemaking?
Well, it's really interesting. There's a lot of doctors that are involved with wineries and vineyards. It's because taking care of vines and taking care of grapes is actually very similar to taking care of patients. The chemistry is the same, and you know, you have to be careful and not over-treat them, and you have to be able to know the diseases, and you have to be able to know their needs. And the other thing that I really like about our winery is that part of the proceeds from our winery goes to a group that I founded called His Healing Hands. And we're a group of local doctors and nurses and medical people that go all over the world to help needy people. And we've been to Indonesia after the tsunami. We were in Pakistan after an earthquake. We may be going to Japan after this current earthquake. And we try to help other people. And anybody can come with us. They can go on our website, hishealinghands.com, and we take a lot of people. I've taken my children. I've taken my son, Paul, who's a winemaker now. I've taken my daughter, who actually now is a USC resident, so she's a doctor as well. Yeah, and we've tried to tie it all together in our family business.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Hi, we're here today in Old Orchid, and we're about to meet Kay from Kay's Country Kitchen, one of my favorite places to eat breakfast.
When I first had the restaurant, it was just a small hole in the wall. It only sat about 20 people.
Okay.
And so it got real busy, and the people that own this side of the restaurant, wanted to, it was an antique store and they got out of business and they offered to sell it to me, the building. So
that was a great opportunity for you to
that was the
expand.
start of being able to move the restaurant on this side as you see it.
Yeah.
And the old side is now where we have banquets and meetings and things like that.
Now, there's a great variety of foods here that I can't wait for you guys to see. I also want to take on a little tour around the place because there's not only patio seating and banquet seating, but there's bar seating, and then there's booths and tables, of course, as well. And I hear that you have a plethora of things for us to try today, so I can't wait for our viewers to see some of the food.
And your timing is perfect because you just came before our rush. Our rush is usually here in a few minutes, so this is perfect timing. I have great food for you, and I can't wait for you to try it.
Awesome, let's get started.
Okay.
Waterbury.
And Trish, how long have you been coming to Case Country?
For many years, since they were next door even, or in the old location.
They did extend. They had one, and then they extended into the next building, and had to fit all the customers, so had to expand the store. Now, what's your favorite meal out of all of them?
Well, the salad that I had, the Mrs. Peas.
Now, is that with salmon or with chicken?
With chicken.
And I believe they put strawberry and...
apples and walnuts. Candied walnuts is fabulous.
So it's not only the big hearty meals, but you can get something that's good for you and tastes wonderful.
Yes.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Oh, wow. Everything looks so good. Piece de resistance. Okay, what do we have here? What are we going to be experiencing?
Well, what you're having over there is our barbecue bacon burger club. And that we start out with a charbroiled sirloin burger, cheddar cheese, our thick sliced bacon, avocado, lettuce, tomato, and our homemade barbecue sauce. And then we serve it on a grilled triple-decker sandwich with your choice of bread. Comes with french fries or fresh fruit or whatever you'd like. And for yours, Annika, is the Mo Benny. And this is a really popular dish. This one has some thin sliced grilled ham on it, 2 slices of our famous bacon, chorizo, special ordered, piled on a top of a toasted grilled English muffin. It has 2 poached eggs and our secret hollandaise sauce with dill. And that comes with hash browns and your toast or biscuit or whatever you would like with that. And this salad here is my personal favorite that I have several times a week. It's called the salmon goat cheese salad. It has grilled wild coho with spinach greens, toasted almonds, crumbled goat cheese feta, fresh blueberries, fresh strawberries, from the Central Coast's finest salad all around.
And I tend to come for breakfast, and any breakfast they make I love.
Nice.
So, yeah.
And you just like the onion rings.
Well,
and all the above.
They have really good vegetarian sandwiches, so that's really nice. But I think more than the food is the fact that Kay is usually always here. She always comes and talks to us, and everybody's just really friendly. So, you know, that is almost more important to me than the food.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's a small local business, and she's put her heart and soul into it, and it's wonderful that she treats everyone like family.
It's real simple. The food is great, the service is even better, and then there's Kay.
Thanks so much, you two. Enjoy your meal.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for the meal today. It was absolutely wonderful. I hope our viewers got a good look at some of the great food that Kay's puts out, and hopefully entice you to come on down and take a chance to take some for yourself. And do you have any offers that you would like to give to our viewers today?
I would love the viewers, if they see this on TV, to come in and mention it to Kay's and the girls, and we would be happy to take off $2 off your entree with a drink. It'd be our privilege to do that. Please come in and visit us at Kay's. Thank you.
Take advantage of that $2 off, you guys, and come have some great food. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Lucia Wines in Old Town Orchid is now serving Chef David's wood-fired oven pizzas and appetizers full of flavorful homemade sauces and fresh ingredients. And don't forget the award-winning Lucia wines that pair perfectly. Great food, wine, and company waiting right here for you in Old Town Orchid.
One of the newest additions to Nipomo is Willow, a unique blend of a specialty market, deli, coffee house, wine, and craft beer bar, along with a full-service restaurant and patio. And it's all right here in Nipomo. Willow's Market features a wide array of hard-to-find specialty items alongside the everyday necessities for their neighbors. The variety of unique foods and gourmet items should be a welcome feature for our at-home chefs looking for the right ingredient for that special recipe. And Willow has a great wine selection for any meal. Don't hesitate to ask our staff for a recommendation. But if you just don't feel like cooking today, shoppers at Willow have discovered the full-service restaurant that dishes up some of the best meals around, whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner. With over 100 different beers available, you should have no problem finding one that matches your meal perfectly.
Pairing beer with food right now is probably one of the most important things there is out there. We're seeing so many different beers, microbrews, that are spouting up all over, especially California, but just in the United States itself.
As you can see, I'm a bit partial to their handmade pizzas, paired perfectly with a blue moon. Of course, the Willow Beer Burger has really caught on. And the Fuego Burger, that's perfect for those who like a little spice in their life. And don't forget those deli sandwiches made fresh to every order. Their beautiful outdoor patio is the perfect place to enjoy a meal. Listen to some music, and spend some time with those special friends. And when the sun goes down at Willow, the patio becomes another great gathering spot after a long day. Willow also offers private dining in their intimate banquet room. Contact the staff at Willow to reserve the room for your event. Willow's proximity to Black Lake Golf Resort and the surrounding homes make it a perfect place to stop when nearby. And they even have a path and golf cart parking for our golfing neighbors. The staff at Willow is dedicated to treating each customer like a neighbor and to explaining everything that they have to offer at this great Nipomo destination.
One of the great things about coming here to Willow is seeing all of the great customers that come back day after day.
And recent traffic improvements in Opalo have opened up the area to many new visitors.
Now that the Willow off-ramp is open, it's much easier to get here and enjoy what we have to offer.
Willow is now easily accessible by taking the Willow off-ramp in Nipomo and heading west. And the experience you'll have at Willow will be worth the stop as you make your way between Santa Maria and San Luis Obispo. Be sure to check out the Willow website for a listing of events, from live music to special beer and wine tastings.
Please tell your server you saw us on Central Coast Now, and we'll have something extra special for you.
So if you live close by, come over and meet your new neighbors at Willow, 1050 Willow Road in beautiful Nipomo.
Thank you for tuning in to Central Coast Now's Staycation Travel Show. If you missed anything, be sure to tune in again Monday, Wednesday, or Friday at 3 p.m., 5:30, or 9 p.m., or Saturday and Sunday at 8 a.m., 3 p.m., 5:30, or 9 p.m.
Hey, all you beer lovers and those who might not be, my name's Tony. Listen, we all know breweries are the hottest thing on the Central Coast right now, and I'd like to personally invite you to the brand new show coming this April on Central Coast Now called Tony's Brewza-Palooza. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to learn a lot, we're going to meet some great people, and we're going to get to taste some really great beers. If you're interested in finding out if your brewery has what it takes to be on Tony's Brewza-Palooza, why don't you just give us a call.